Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Lunatic, and this is a 125 kill specialist, triple MOAB, quad MOAB fail on the map Interchange, playing a little bit of ground war domination. Really beast gameplay. I'm playing with a few friends and some subscribers from my YouTube channel. I think there are maybe 4 or 5 at most people running support, and everybody else is running specialist. But I don't think that takes away from this gameplay too much. This is really good gameplay. I'm proud of it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. But what I'm going to do in this video is give you as many tips and insights as possible, so maybe you can try to get your own gameplay similar to this one, or maybe your first double MOAB, or your first triple MOAB, or maybe you even just want to rush and see what you can do, what you can come up with. But this is it's a really good gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So the first tip I'm going to give you is patience. You have to be really patient to get a gameplay like this. I remember watching videos on YouTube by other YouTubers, other players, rushing around in enemy spawns, getting 100 plus specialist gameplays or double MOABs, and I was like, okay, I can do that. That's easy. And I went and tried it. And for about 3 or 4 days, I failed miserably. I don't think I even got a MOAB in the first 3 days I tried to do this. And the first rushing type MOAB I got on MW3, I actually have it posted to my YouTube channel, is a minute and 53 second team deathmatch MOAB. Pretty much using the same class. But that was my first successful attempt, and then I don't think I got another MOAB for I think 3 or 4 more days, rushing MOAB anyway, something that I was proud of. But that is the first tip I can give you, is patience, because you're not going to watch this video and then hop on MW3 and go replicate this. You have to definitely be patient, and you definitely have to just try to do it and then continue to get better at it. And as you can see right there, I picked up the first MOAB in about 2 minutes was the first MOAB streak, which isn't really fast, but it isn't bad either. And like I said, patience, and practice. You gotta practice, you gotta do it, you gotta try to get a team together even, maybe a 9-man party, and have half of them run support, UAV, ballistic vest, counter UAV, recon drone, whatever you want. But yes, you definitely have to have that patience and that practice, and just keep trying at it, and eventually, something good will come out of it, and you'll get better at it. I'm actually still getting better at this game the more I try to do this and try to rush. So that's definitely the first thing. Don't try to, don't get discouraged if you try to go get a 100 plus specialist and you only end up with, say, 40 or 50 kills. You definitely have to keep trying this. And before I talk about the map, let me talk about the class setup I'm using. And back to trying to get gameplays like this. If you want to get a gameplay like this one, you're definitely going to have to use the best weapons in the game. It's going to be very difficult for you to do this with, let's say, the M4A1, which is a little bit weaker, or maybe the AK-47, which has a horrendous recoil. But you definitely want to use the best weapons, and in this case I'm using the ACR silencer extended mags with the specialist strike package. So let's talk about that real quick. My starting perks were Scavenger, Hardline, and Stalker. Now the reason I'm using Scavengers first is because I like to shoot as much as I can. I'm also playing ground war, and I find without Scavenger you run out of ammunition very quickly, and it's always nice to start off with that extra ammunition and also pick up scavenger packs along the way without having to worry about ammunition or whatever. And as you can see right there, that was the quad MOAB I failed. That was a 20 kill streak. That guy, I checked that spot, he wasn't there. I killed his buddy, but the guy spawned with Juiced and Assassin, and he killed me off the quad MOAB. It was a nice 20 kill streak. But I don't get discouraged. I hop right back here into action, get back in the enemy spawn, and continue to do what I was doing the entire game. And okay, let's get back to my setups. I covered Scavenger. let's talk about Hardline as my second perk. That's the perk I use on all my classes is Hardline, all my specialist classes, and even my assault class. The Hardline Pro I finds coming very handy. I cut out if you go back to the beginning of the video, I actually cut out the first kill. I actually spawn with the assist counts as kill. So basically I'm spawning with my first perk, or my second perk, which is a Hardline, and then I'm also, when I spawn, I unlock Assassin already, so excuse me. But it's really good. I'm basically starting out with 2 perks, and with Hardline you also unlock your specialist bonus with 7 kills instead of 8. So you get all the perks and proficiencies at 7 kills, which I find really useful. I'm using Stalker as my third perk. I always use Stalker. I like to use Stalker just because I can strafe the enemy while aiming down sights, and I find that very useful. Like I said, my first specialist unlock is Assassin, and I really don't like showing up on enemy UAV while I'm in the spawn, or they're portable UAVs people like to throw at their feet. But that's definitely the best first perk I find to unlock. It just gives me a little bit more confidence when I'm going in there like I am right now. Second perk, Sleight of Hand. Definitely want to use Sleight of Hand, especially in ground where a lot of people are shooting at, a lot of people to rush. And when they're rushing at you, it's always nice to be able to reload as fast as possible. And then I'm using Quick Draw. I've played around with the third specialist unlock a lot. I'm actually using Marksman now. I find Marksman to be a little bit better to use on this map, or maps like let's say Fallen or even Resistance, just because you can see them as soon as you can aim down sights, and really you don't need Quick Draw too much on bigger maps. I find Quick Draw to be a little bit better on smaller maps. And as you can see right there, I spawn with the assist counts as kill, and now I just have Hardline and Assassin already. But let's get to this map specific gameplay. And as you can see, most of this gameplay, I haven't been hanging around this middle or left area, and I'm running around the entire map right now just so I can get back into the position I like to rush. And I like to rush in from this right side. There's only 3 entrances to the A spawn, which is where you want to keep the enemy spawning at the majority of the game. But I find it much easier to rush into this side and just go Higlish this Humvee right here and go back here and just pick off kills. And what I like to do is sit around this area till I pick up a specialist bonus, and then I throw both my flashbangs inside the enemy spawn so I can paint everybody with recon. And then once I get people painted with recon, then I rush in like I am right now. And what recon does is the best counter to assassin. So if you got a guy sitting in the back of the map with assassin, it's really good just to paint him on the mini map. That way you don't get corner camped, or you don't die for something dumb like the guy sitting in the back of the map with a sniper and assassin, which has happened to me before. So, but that's what I like to do. Right here I call in the first MOAB. I'm telling my teammates right now to get out the A spawn and go capture C, because my plan was, and it actually worked out, was to go in here, and when the MOAB gets all the kills, the enemy team will respawn, and I'll try to get kill feeds, call in both my first MOABs, and you can see right here I pick up a nice little triple kill, triple spray, and then I come over here and I get a nice quad feed. Look at this, this is a montage clip almost. And the MOAB goes off, I come duck behind this corner again and try to get the last couple kills. There's 1, there's 2, and I actually get really lucky right here. I sound whore this guy with Sit Rep Pro, get a lucky headshot on him, and look at that. I shit on these guys so hard, they actually crapped out a grenade at their feet, aka Marty Dome, and got me killed. But I was happy, I got the triple MOAB. All 3 MOAB streaks were about 2 minutes long, and I also got the 20 kill streak, was my second streak in this game, so I consider this a quad MOAB fail. And I'll give you guys some more tips if you come over to my channel, and feel free to ask me questions or whatever, and I'll try to help you guys out. But this gameplay is wrapping up. Final score line was 125 kills, 6 deaths, and 3 MOABs in the game. But I hope you guys enjoy. Please come check out my channel, and I am out. Peace.